Black Americans think that Africans do not like us. And I've heard that from many Black Americans. And we're going to change the vibe. I seen this video on my timeline. I kind of wanted to check it out. This is what Kenyans think of Black Americans. Astounding answers. So, I'm a Black American. I recently came back from a trip to Kenya, and I had such a phenomenal time on my trip. As you guys look at my channel, you guys can see the whole Kenyan travel vlog series, from the trailer that gives you a sneak peek of a little bit of everything, to all the vlogs that I did, all the interviews that I did. And I met some amazing, incredible people. I loved Kenya. From Nairobi to Mombasa to the Diani Beach. I had a ball. So I know the Kenyan people are so, they're amazing, man. And I kind of knew on the way going there, just from the love that I got from, this channel. We have so many amazing Kenyan supporters that watch our channel, and I just see how much love you guys show us in here. So I knew Kenya was going to be lit. But I'm very curious to see what's going on in this video. This is by CoopsCorner. Shout out to CoopsCorner, man. Let's go ahead and see what they're talking about. Let's get to it, man. And if you guys are new here, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. We greatly appreciate it. We're on our way to 50K subscribers, guys, so make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to us. And yeah, man, let's get to it.
Lady.
Bernice.
I'm Kevin Kiplimo.
I'm called Mercy John.
My name is Jackson Kaki. Your name is Jackson? Yeah.
Like
my name is Jackson. Coincidence, huh?
My name is Lucy, or aka Mwende.
My name is Ali.
My name is Pelis.
My name is David.
My name is Lona.
Oh, I'm Lomax Wally Sally.
How do Kenyans feel?
I think I'm gonna just take a guess. I think he's at the CBD. I don't know. Let me know. Kenyans in the building. Let me know in the chat. You think is this the Central Business District, Nairobi? All right, let's see. Let's get to it.
About Black Americans.
We really don't interact with them much, despite the fact that you're one.
First of all, I can say Black Americans, they present blackness in America.
And then we think they are good because they speak their mind, they tell you their truth, and they are good looking.
They don't have God.
Shout out to her. She's smart. I like her. She's smart. It's like, nah.
They have all adapted to other society, so they lost culture. Yeah, that's why we really.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's your man J. Coop, live here in Nairobi, Kenya CBD. Now this video right here.
I knew it. Did I get a prize or something? Y'all want it? Okay. All right.
We're going to be asking some of the most important questions that Black Americans and Africans need to know from one another. How do Kenyans feel about Black Americans? There's nothing left to do but ask some people how they feel. Let's get into it. Okay, what's your name?
Tracy.
Nice to meet you, Tracy. Where are you from?
I'm from Kenya. Thika.
Thika.
Sorry.
I've actually heard of Thika. Like, where's that located at?
The outskirts of Nairobi. Okay. Yes.
How do Kenyans feel about Black Americans?
They love them, and we love to learn their language, their accents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm about to say, we speak the same language. You speak English, I'm speaking English. But I get what she's saying. Like, people, when I was in Kenya, I really thought, guys, that I was going to be able to come to Kenya and blend in. Like, I thought I was just going to be able to walk down the street. People just like, oh yeah, just another black guy walking down the street. No. No. They instantly was just like, that guy's different. He's different. I try not to be like flashy. I try to blend in with my clothes, and it wasn't giving that. So I think my tattoos and my braids and my size and how tall I am probably gave it all away. But all right, let's get to it.
See, now I have to ask, can you give me like a Black American accent? Give me like your best one.
The water part, the water.
What? Okay, so you said the accent. So, like, what else? I mean, like, how do you view us? You know what I mean? Or honestly, could you tell that I was a Black American just by looking at me?
Not really, but after hearing you, the way you speak, yes, I have guessed that.
So, do you feel like Black Americans should visit Africa more?
I'm gonna answer the question. Yes, yo, as a Black American, bro, like I've been to Africa 3 times, and I highly suggest that if you are of African descent, even if you've never been to the country before, we need to travel to Africa. You should visit Africa one time in your lifetime, because there is like a narrative going around which I just think needs to just completely need to be deaded. Black Americans think that Africans do not like us, and I've heard that from many Black Americans, and it's just wrong. It's not true. Like every single African country, I've been to 3. I only been to 3, but when you go there, I've received nothing but love from Kenya, from Ghana, and from Tanzania. Amazing people, and you know, when I go into somebody else's home, I want to be respectful from them as well too. Like I want to learn their culture, learn more about them, and you know, we're exchanging, you know, cultures with each other. You know what I mean? But yeah, I definitely think that Black Americans definitely need to visit Africa more for sure.
Specifically Kenya?
Yeah, we have beautiful places to visit, wildlife they could come and see. Yes.
Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Okay.
Bye-bye. How you doing, sir? What's your name?
My name is David,
Nice to meet you, David. So I just have a simple question for you. First of all, where are you from?
Nairobi, Kenya.
How do Kenyans feel about Black Americans? Have you ever met a Black American before?
Yes, I have, but very minimum interaction with them. But yes, I have.
When you had that minimum interaction, what was your takeaway from it?
Those guys are cool. Very cool. My general view, we've seen a lot of Black content, especially in the media. Black Lives Matter movement, especially immigrants. We're told a lot about Black Americans, but you have to be there to know them. So personally, I've not really interacted with them that close level to really give a clear perspective. But from the media, yes, I have an opinion.
How do you think the media portrays Black Americans? Do you think it's positive? Do you think it's negative? What's your thoughts on that?
It's a 50-50. It definitely depends on what you pick. Black Americans, especially when it comes to athletics, they're doing really well, especially for the United States of America. On the other hand, if you decide to take the negative, then they're gangs, especially in specific states.
My man said propaganda. Yo, that is crazy. You know, you don't really realize like how American you are, like, or how you're perceived as being an American until you really step outside of your box. Well, let me take that back. As a Black American, you know, sometimes like we can go into neighborhoods that are not traditionally Black, and we feel, you know, you get that uncomfortable feeling like you don't belong there and stuff like that. So we have that feeling. But it just goes to show like how powerful media is, and when we don't have control of our own media and our own narrative, what they show is, you know, that's what they think we all are. You know what I mean? Like, people think I'm a football player or a basketball player or a rapper or something like that just because, you know, I'm Black. I can't just be, you know, regular guy or whatever. But yeah, not all Black Americans are, you know, gangsters and rappers and athletes, you know. But, you know, that is propaganda. And there's also opposite propaganda too, because as you guys can see, they're in the middle of a city right now. Cars, restaurants, you know, you don't see any huts. You know what I mean? Like this is also Africa too. There's propaganda on our side as well too, where, you know, we don't think that Africa has some of these other things, that modern conveniences that, you know, we see in America. So
they shoot you point blank. That is according to the media.
Do you feel that Black Americans should come to Kenya more? Because I've been to Kenya over 5 times and I fell in love with it.
Yeah, they should come to Kenya. Kenya is a great country. We have a lot of monuments, parks, creative places you can go to, and I can guarantee you, when you come to Kenya, you're going to visit again. 100% sure. Yeah.
That is a fact. That is a big fact because my Kenyan trip, only being there I was only there for like 10 days. I knew off day 2 I was not going to have enough time here. Like, I was doing so many things, like doing interviews and blogs and stuff like that. I didn't see probably 5% of what Nairobi had to offer. You know what I mean? Like, I try to do as much as I can, but shout out to Jackson Cooper. He said he's been 5 times, fell in love with it. Yeah, I agree. I want to come back sooner than later, for sure. So, Kenya, I'll be back.
Well, he said it, guys. Appreciate you, David. Have a good one, man. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Who do we have here today? What's your name?
My name is Lucy, or AKA Mwende.
Where are you from, Miss Lucy?
I'm from just around, but do you know Githurai?
I don't.
Yeah, I'm from Githurai.
How do Kenyans view or feel about Black Americans?
I don't think we have much about Black Americans because we are all black. Yeah, Black Americans, they are like us, and maybe unless they talk, we don't even realize. We see them as us. Yeah, we just interact with them as our neighbors, as our friends, as our fellow Kenyans, unless maybe they talk. Yeah, but I think I don't know. First of all, who are Black Americans?
I'm a Black American. I'm
Black American.
I am.
Okay, but I think I'm Black American too.
Her accent, she's cute, man. I love the Kenyan accent as well too. It's super dope. They got that it's like a British kind of slang, but yeah, it's super dope.
Lucy's important. No, you're to me you're a Kenyan.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, I'm a Kenyan.
Yeah.
Okay, for us, the most black people.
Oh, let me read this little fun fact you put up here. Kenya is the largest rose producer in the world and is often referred to as the flower garden of Europe. Also, every year, millions of Kenyans' roses are turned into oil to create luxury perfumes. And YSL, Young Saint Laurent gets their flowers from Kenya. That is crazy. I did not know that. Yo, next time I come to Kenya, that YSL better be for the low. Listen, y'all, if y'all go pick the flowers and stuff like that in Kenya, it should be a lot less expensive over there. I'm trying to get me I got my eyes on this new cologne from YSL actually, so interesting. I'm gonna have to go talk to my people out there, like, yo, how much is that YSL out there, that cologne? I need to get me some.
We don't care where they are from or who they are. We just view them as Africans. We don't have much. So maybe, I think our concerns maybe sorry, I'm speaking Swahili. Maybe in something that can make us maybe have a second thought, the brown Americans, not the black ones.
So what is a brown American? What is that?
Anyone who is not our skin. The Wazungu, yes, the Wazungus. Yeah.
I hope that's not a...
white people? Oh, Wazungu. That was Mazungu. Wazungu, Mazungu. Oh, I don't know.
Bad word, guys.
There were Zungus maybe, but Black Americans to us, like for you, maybe if I didn't know you, I would think that you are a Somali. You see, and I'm okay because we are used to them. Yeah, it's just that simple to us.
Well, Lucy, you've been great. Like, I really want to thank you.
Thank you, Pia. Asante, Pia.
Have a great one. Right. Okay, so what's your name?
My name is Jackson Kaki.
Your name is Jackson?
Yeah.
My name is Jackson.
Coincidence, huh?
My guy. All right, so where are you from?
I'm from Kenya. A place called Mwingi.
Mwingi, where's that located at?
In Kitui County. It's just about 3 hours from Nairobi County.
So Jackson, I have a simple question for you. How do Kenyans feel about Black Americans?
My own opinion, I find them to be quite okay. But in terms of size, they're quite big.
That big?
Oh man, that's that American processed food for you, bruh. It's like, nah. Yeah, we are typically bigger. That's funny. And then the last girl said that he looks Somalian. I got, when I was out there, people thought that I was like either Ethiopian, Eritrean, like that part of the Horn of Africa, or Nigerian, or like a mixture of them both, until they heard me speak. It's like, yeah, clearly you're not from around here.
Hi, it's a bit taller, but
Okay.
I think from experience that I've had, I've been meeting Black Americans who are quite rich. So, yeah, interesting. Yeah, but they're very, in terms of courteousness, they're really good. Yeah. And I also appreciate the masculinity. I also appreciate that. That is what I.
All right, man. This is a really interesting video so far. I'm gonna let this jump roll. Shout out to Jackson Cooper, man. This is a really dope video. I'm really enjoying it so far. Just to get that, like, in the street, real life, in real time, perspective of people. It's interesting to hear. Like, I know a lot of times they they're curious to know what we think of them, and I know we're curious, to think of what they think of us. So this is a really great video. I'm really enjoying it so far. Shout out to Jackson Cooper.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, do you feel that more Black Americans should come and visit Africa, and more specifically Kenya?
Yeah, they definitely should. I don't think anyone would notice because we have the same skin color. Yeah, so I think it's a good thing. They should visit more often. Kenya has a lot of things that we can offer. There's tourism. There's a lot of things to do here. So, yeah, they can come and visit. It's a nice place to enjoy. I'm sure you already know. It's a nice place.
Kenya is very nice. It's like my 5th time visiting here, man.
5th time. I get it now. You get it? I guess you're enjoying.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, Jackson. Well, thank you, man. I really appreciate your time, brother.
Okay, thank you so much.
Have a good one.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
bye-bye.
Okay, who do we have here today? What's your name, young lady?
I'm called Mercy John.
That's a very, very beautiful name, Mercy John.
Thank you.
Okay, so where are you from?
I'm from Nairobi, and I'm a proud Kenyan.
I like that answer right there. Okay, so I just have a simple question for you.
Yeah.
How do Kenyans feel about Black Americans?
Black Americans, to be honest, we feel like they are one of us, because I'm not racist, but the color is the same. The second thing, we feel we can relate good with them more than the other race. And then we think
who she talk about? Who I think she talk about? What other race? Like nah. Like nah.
They are good because they speak their mind. They tell you the truth, and they are good looking.
She trying to put some game on boy right there. Jackson better watch out, man. She look at that, man. She over there flirting with my man.
He said it, not me, guys. Okay, so how many Black Americans have you met here in Kenya, if any?
Yeah, I met only one Black American, but due to my workspace, I talk a lot with them. Most are in US, but we have not met. But one I met here. But I talk with some of them because of nature of my work.
Do you feel like Black Americans should visit Africa more, and specifically Kenya?
Yeah, they should visit to know the real, where they came from, the real home.
Wow.
Yes.
She's great, guys. What's your name again?
Mercy John.
Mercy John. I'm not going to forget that. Well, thank you, Mercy.
Thank you. What's your
Man, had to get the digits, man. Yeah, you already. She put that pressure on you, man.
name?
My name is Jackson Cooper.
Okay. God bless you.
All right. Have a good one. Who do we have here today?
My name is...
My bad. My fingers slipped.
Ali Adika. I'm working next to my town. I'm working next to town over here now.
Where are you from, Ali?
Where I was born or where I came from. Like I was born in Nairobi, and this is the hood where I was raised in.
Amen.
So Nairobi is the hood where I was raised.
My God.
Yeah.
How do Kenyans feel about or view Black Americans?
First of all, I can say Black Americans, they present blackness in America.
My man.
With a brother from America who is black, I think he's my brother. Because I don't see any difference between me and him. But the difference comes like where in Africa and America is very different places. You know, in Africa we have our origin. So our black brothers in America, I see them like brothers because I don't see any difference between me and a black American. Yeah, that's what I see.
Do you feel that black Americans should visit Africa more, and more specifically Kenya?
Definitely they have to, because this is homeland. This is where they come from. So it's like, you know, we have a say in Africa, they say East West home is always the best. I can suggest every black person who is in America, he has to know Africa, not even Kenya. Africa is home. Africa is where we belong. We belong in Africa. So I think they have to find something. They have to find a day to come in Africa, to visit Africa, because Africa we have got good things. We have beautiful places. You can go. You can see lions. You can see people, real people. So I welcome every black person in America, wherever they are, not even in America.
Right.
So please, Africa is home. So you have to visit Africa, please. So I hope they'll come to Africa.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I'm gonna give my brother a round of applause, man. That's for all the people who don't think this is just a good perspective. I'm glad that Jackson's really doing this video because people need to see this. People need to hear this. This is coming from regular people that he's just stopping in the middle of the street. This is not propaganda. These are how Kenyan people view and see us. This is dope, man. Shout out to them, man.
Man, thank you, man. Thank you so much.
What's your name, young lady?
Bernice,
Nice to meet you, Bernice. Where are you from?
Kenya, Nairobi.
Oh, she almost sounded American in the first half. She almost got me.
Nairobi, nice. Okay, so how do Kenyans feel about black Americans?
Honestly, we really don't interact with them much, despite the fact that you're one. It's not something we actually think about.
Okay.
I just feel like they're normal black people and we're normal black people, so I guess we don't think about it like that, basically, yeah.
Okay, so what about what you see in the media, like on TV, music, things like that? Do you have a perception on black Americans from that?
Maybe in the videos, sometimes you look at the culture, like the different cultures that we have, but it's honestly not anything that like snaps in your mind the first thing. So the first thing that you look at when you see a music video is probably the beats, the music itself, not the fact that it's a black guy doing it or it's a black woman doing it. Like it's not one thing that we look at. We just enjoy the music and we play it.
Do you think black Americans should visit Kenya more, and more specifically just Africa in general?
I think we should, yes. I encourage them to do that. That way you experience both sides of the culture, because definitely the African culture and the European, yeah?
I guess America's European culture, like black Americans, like we have like our own culture too, but it's okay.
But American culture and African culture are two different cultures, in the sense that our dressing is different. I'm sure you've noticed while you've been.
Is it?
We are slowly trying to embrace the American way of doing things. So you'll find girls in like very short dresses or short skirts around, but usually that's not how we look at stuff. But we're slowly embracing it. Yeah, basically that. We're slowly embracing, and I feel like they should come. And
that guy just walked in our shot, like, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's fine. Welcome to Kenya.
Thank you so much, Bernice.
You're most welcome.
Have a good one.
And you.
Now, what is your name, sir?
I'm Kevin Kiplimo.
Okay, so where are you from?
My man came straight from the lawyer's office. My man is an attorney. He got the white turtleneck. It's Kenya. It's hot. Like he's not sweating under that turtleneck right now. What the hell? My man fresh though. My man fresh. All right, let's see what's going on.
I'm from Nandi County, a place called Kapsabet.
How do Kenyans view black Americans?
Okay, so all of us are just the same. We are the same. We are born from different backgrounds, but in terms of racism, in terms of the color, it doesn't matter. But we are the same.
How many black Americans have you actually met so far in your life?
I've met several. I've interacted with several. From my perspective, all of us, we think the same. We have the same dreams, the same goals. So I feel like we're just the same.
Do you feel like black Americans should visit Africa more, but more specifically Kenya?
I think we should interact. We should meet, exchange ideas. So visiting Kenya, it's one of the best things they can do. We build that brotherhood bondship. and it's going to be good.
Are you like a tailor, or like what is it that you do? Like, if you don't mind me asking.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay.
I'm an entrepreneur. I work with the e-commerce industry, and that's what I do for a living.
Well, Kevin, I really appreciate you, man, and more power to you, brother.
Thank you, thank you. Nice to meet you.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Peace, man. Who do we have here right now?
My name is Lona.
Where are you from, Miss Lona?
I'm from Nairobi, Kenya, specifically Eastlands. Yep.
How do Kenyans feel about Black Americans?
I mean, Kenyans love Black Americans because you'd find most of them, actually, their origins are from here. And also, I guess you can relate well as compared to other nationalities also. So yeah, like they love Black Americans actually.
So how many Black Americans have you met within your lifetime?
3.
3?
Yeah. One was my cousin's friend and 2 of them were my neighbors, but they went back to the US.
Do you feel that Black Americans should visit Africa more, and specifically Kenya?
Of course. Have you seen Kenya? Have you seen Kenya? The safaris, the basically new developments coming in every single time. And also, if you follow the news, we're also going to be like a visa-free country. So I mean, yeah, why not?
I got the Nairobi too early, man. I had to pay that visa, man. But it is what it is. Yo, everything she's saying is true, man. Like it's a lot to see. It's a lot to see in Kenya, man. I miss it. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Like when I came back home, I was just like, here I am, back here again. I miss Kenya, man. Shout out to Kenya. Beautiful, beautiful country. Beautiful people.
Yeah. Thank you.
Who do we have here today?
Oh, I'm Lomax Willie Salif.
So where are you from?
I'm a Liberian, man.
You're from Liberia?
Wow.
So what are you doing out here in Nairobi, man?
Liberia has a very interesting history, man. That's very interesting. I've never heard a Liberian speaker or anything like that. It's interesting that you found a Liberian in Kenya.
I have a family, yeah. So it's Christmas time though, so I can just spend some time soon.
Okay. So this is my first Liberian that I've talked to today. So how do Liberians or Africans in general feel about Black Americans?
We believe that they don't have culture. They have all adapted to other society, so they lost culture.
Bam! Hello, Fresh. This is very interesting topic because Liberia has a very unique history. Like Liberia was originally supposed to be a country where America, after the Civil War, they wanted to send Black Americans back to Africa. Liberia was going to be that country, and so they did send some African Americans back to Africa in Liberia, but I know that there's been like some issues because they were intruding on some of the tribes and stuff that were already there, trying to bring in the colonization culture and trying to change it. So I know there was like a lot of it's very interesting over there, but I actually haven't heard a Liberian person speak. So you guys can see the difference between how the Kenyans feel about Black Americans and how the Liberian person feels. Now this is obviously this is one person, so I can't take his word as law. Like this is how all Liberians think, but this is very, very interesting to see the difference. So
they don't have culture. They have all adapted to.
Hold on, I missed what he was saying there. Hold on, rewind.
So they lost culture. Yeah, that's why we believe. They adapted to other society. So they lost culture.
So is that what most people in Liberia feel about Black Americans?
Yeah, that's what we feel. That like if you were born there are some things that you won't do. We believe that if you were in Africa, like our tradition demands a lot of things, and when you are there, those things you won't do them.
If I'm not mistaken, Liberia, didn't like a lot of Black Americans go to Liberia like back in the day?
Yeah, I'm glad he brought this up. Yeah, so over the course of the 19th century, roughly 16,000 Black Americans immigrated from the United States to Liberia with the support of the American Colonization Society, joining thousands of resettled Africans rescued and freed from the slave trade by the U.S. Navy. Now, they dressed that up very nicely. the way how this paragraph is laid out is whipped cream, cherry, and some frosting and sprinkles, but it wasn't as peaceful sounding as what it's stating here. But yeah, man. If we have any Liberians in the chat or in the comments, please let me know. Do you guys agree with him? Because he's speaking up. He's speaking up for the Liberians that Black Americans don't have culture. Now, obviously, I mean, you never been to the cookout, bro. Like you never had Granny's home cooked meal. You never had our mac and cheese and yams. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, Black Americans definitely have culture, and we actually influence a lot of American culture and beyond. So Black Americans definitely have culture, but I think maybe what he's trying to say is that maybe like our traditional culture, like we lost, like obviously we're Black and we're from Africa, so we have lost our connection with our African culture, but we rescinded and like kind of created a new culture. Like for one thing, for example, when Black Americans get married, it's tradition for us to jump the broom, and that was a symbol brought back during slavery times to represent that now this husband and wife is now in union by jumping the broom. That's part of our culture. You know what I mean? So that's something that started back in early American history, in Black American history. And there's many, many, many more, of course. So.
Actually, Liberia came from America. Yeah, so we have a lot of Black Americans from Liberia.
Do you feel that Black Americans should come to the continent more and visit Africa so we can interact more?
It's important. It's very important. You should know your roots, where you come from, where your parents come from, and you should know the culture of your parents as well. Yeah.
Okay, well, this was a very interesting answer. This is a great interview. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
Have a good one, man.
I appreciate it.
All right. So who do we have here today? What's your name?
My name is Pelis.
Nice to meet you, parents. Where are you from?
From Kenya, just here.
How do Kenyans view Black Americans?
We just see them, we perceive them just like people just like us because they are just black, exactly like us. Their origin is here. So we value them, yeah.
Kenyan people seem to be just very welcoming, very nice people.
Yeah, we are very welcoming. That's true.
Do you feel like Black Americans should visit Kenya more and just interact with the people here on the continent?
Yeah, they should visit more because in Africa that's their origin. Yeah, that's where they come from. So they are very welcome. They should be coming here.
Thank you, Ms. Ferris.
Okay. Thank you very much. You told me your name is?
My name is Jackson.
Oh, pleasure to meet you, Mr. Jackson.
Very nice. Pleasure to meet you too. Have a good one.
Okay.
There you have it. How do Africans, and more specifically Kenyans, feel about Black Americans? I feel like we got a very good variety on the sense of how they truly feel. But my personal opinion, I think Kenyans are very, very nice people as a whole. And you guys need to hit this like button because this video was not easy at all. Asking these people, standing out here in the streets. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. My name is Jackson Cooper. This is CoopsCorner. I'm out of here. Let's get it.
Definitely gonna like the video and subscribe to his channel. This is really great content, dope content, man. I really enjoyed this interaction that he did with the Kenyan people, and I second his sentiment. From the amount of people that I've met, like Kenyans are very, very welcoming, very nice people. As you guys know, like I traveled to Kenya as a solo trip. Like I went not knowing anybody. But if you look at my videos, you would think that I've known these people for years, and just how cool they are and how they embrace us. Like he said, they look at us from their own mouths. They look at us like our brothers and cousins and stuff like that. Like they understand that, hey, we are of African descent. These are our long, lasting relatives, and there's a bond there. Like it's an understanding. It's not like they don't treat us as like we're just so different. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we have a different accent. We might have some cultural differences and stuff like that, but we're still connected with our blackness, with our Africanness, and I think it's great, man. I think that this is a great video. It's great to hear, as in the Black American, it's great to hear Kenyans and how they feel about us, and hopefully this will encourage more people to come and visit Kenya as well too. I know a lot of people go to Ghana. Ghana is also a great destination to go to in Africa, but I think Kenya also needs to, get some love as well too. Like, I think it's important for, as Black Americans to come and visit the continent. Kenya is a great place to experience. So many things to do. A lot of the modern conveniences that we're used to in America, they have, like, the electricity, internet connection, Wi-Fi, good food, a lot of things to do, safari. They also have a coastal city in Mombasa, Diani Beach, Lamu, some of the most beautiful beaches with beautiful water. So there's just so many things to do, and the people are beautiful, and I can't wait to get back, man. I really can't wait to get back. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for tuning in and watching that with me. That was a lot of fun. And shout out to Jackson Cooper once again for making the video, man. This was really dope. Yeah, I feel like there's more. Okay, we got a question. Shout out to Big Indo in the building. He said, what's the most popular sport in Kenya? Soccer or track? That is a great question. So I'm glad that you actually brought that up, because one thing that blew my mind when I was out there, Kenyans don't know what American football looks like. Like, well, not all Kenyans, but some of the Kenyans that I met, like, I showed them some NFL highlight videos, and they was just like, "Oh wow, this is cool! Like, I've never seen this before," and they was like, they were very intrigued by it. Like, but football is like, it's America, like, it's super America. Like, everybody has like a favorite sports team. Like how people, I think, really glorify soccer and stuff like that in other countries. Like, we glorify American football in that way. Huge, crazy, big stadiums, Super Bowl. A lot of money that gets thrown into there. Now, going into Indu's question, that I'm not actually sure. If there's any Kenyans in the comments, please let us know. What do you guys think is more popular in Kenya? Is it soccer, or are they track stars out there? I think Kenya. I think Kenya has like a pretty decent soccer team as well too. I'm not too familiar with soccer or football, as everybody else saying, but I am interested in it. I do enjoy watching soccer. Actually, E-Money fun fact. This is only going to be for you guys. You guys probably know this. In high school, my senior year in high school, I actually played soccer. I was a goalie for 1 year. I played soccer 1 year. Even though I didn't really know much about the sport, what I did know is that soccer has a lot of cardio and a lot of running. And I wanted to get in shape and train for basketball, because I was also on the varsity basketball team. So I did soccer to train and condition myself for basketball. But yeah, I'm curious to know too, what's the most popular sport? Or maybe it's not soccer or track and field. Maybe it's rugby or something. Let us know, like, what's the real popular sport in Kenya. Let us know in the comments below. All right, man. Let's get into the next video.
Hill, top,